Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brady here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're on Ostntacious' account and we're going to be doing an account takeover for him. Okay, let's take a look at his dungeon times. We have, I think, around a 5 minute, so 4 minute 40. Ice Golem, Spite at 20. We actually can't beat. We need to get that done for better missions. And then on Dragon, we have a 4:50 time, and I just actually ran the Dragon. It's not really that consistent, so we need to make a better Dragon team. And then Fire Knight is also a pretty long time, so we're going to try to cut down the time on that as well. Without Arbiter, it might be difficult, but as long as we can get Spite at 20 done, then he'll get Arbiter, and then his life will be much easier all around. Now let's take a look at his champions. What we have here is, so he has Miscreated Monster. He actually has a couple of them. He has Tyrell, Altan, Rosin, Rotos, Sathalia. We'll probably use Sathalia a good amount. She's very good. And then we have Madame, Skull Crusher, Occult Brawler, Jingle, Steel Skull, Apothecary, Cillian, Elenarl. He has a lot of really good champions. I think we could definitely do a really I think we could definitely do some really good things here. We also need to make an arena team. He's currently in gold 2, but I think that with his champions he can be in gold 4. Probably use like Seeker and Apothecary. So Monster is going to be the first person we need to regear. He needs to have a lot more crit damage and accuracy, at least. Speed is okay-ish. We could use some more speed too. Hit points are good, but we're cool to drop hit points for more damage. And then let's take a look at the Cold Hearts. One of the Cold Hearts doesn't have enough accuracy. Kind of low on speed and tank stats. So yeah, we need more accuracy and more damage. And the second Cold Heart, more accuracy is not needed, but we do need more damage, and speed would be nice as well. And then let's take a look at Rotos. Rotos could be, yeah, we need to work on Rotos as well. So technically we need to rebuild a bunch of the champions, get all of the dungeon times down, build a clan boss team, and build an arena team. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera because it will take hours and hours of video time to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back when we have some progress done. And we are back after doing a lot of work on this account. I think this is probably my biggest account upgrade yet. So we went ahead and locked Arbiter, geared Arbiter with as much speed gear as we possibly had. 269 speed is what we came up with. Some more glyphs and some better rolls obviously will make her faster. But going from not having Arbiter to having a 269 speed Arbiter is pretty nice. We also regeared Rosin for Clan Boss. He's got a good amount of defense, and then nice crit, and just enough accuracy for Nightmare. It'll be much easier to get accuracy once we upgrade Great Hall a little bit more. We also regear Rotos. If you remember, he did not have 100% crit rate. He does have almost 100% crit right now. We're at 99%. Really nice crit damage. He could use some more attack and speed, but the best that we could do for now. Altan also regeared for Clan Boss. 4,300 defense. He's got 100 crit, 230 accuracy. Not bad stats at all for Altan. Then Skull Crusher also regeared for Clan Boss. Some of the artifacts need to be upgraded, but we are kind of low on silver again, so I don't want to use it all up. At the moment, he can kind of do upgrades on this as he sees fit, and when he thinks he has enough silver for it. Then Monster, we ended up getting really nice stats of Monster. 251 crit damage, 99% crit rate, decent speed, and pretty nice hit points. Good accuracy as well. Really nice build on Monster, in my opinion. Tyrell also regeared, 182 speed, 3600 defense, 236 accuracy. He's pretty much just for Clan Boss and Dragon. Stag Knight regeared for Fire Knight. We also use him on Ice Golem. 202 speed, 221 accuracy, 2000 attack. He could use more attack, but we gave him some tankiness so that way he can survive and not get targeted. And also, it really works out nicely on Ice Golem. Occult Brawler's gear also needs to get upgraded. His stats are pretty meh, but he does do a very good amount of damage on Clan Boss. We definitely do need more defense if he is going to be used on Ultra Nightmare. Now we're not hitting Ultra Nightmare on this account, so those stats will definitely do for Nightmare. And then we regeared both of the Cold Hearts. One of the Cold Hearts here is not really that fast, but definitely enough accuracy, 70% crit rate, and decent amount of crit damage. And then this Cold Heart I made decently fast, 201 speed, 71% crit rate, 218 crit damage, really good accuracy. So this Cold Heart came out really nicely. So yes, we regeared a lot of these champions. The first thing that we did is we went ahead and we beat Spider 20, so that way we can unlock Arbiter. Let's go ahead and show a Spider 20 run here. We're using Rosin to tank because it makes it pretty safe this way. Plus, when he does land to decrease defense and weaken, it does make the run go a little bit faster. So right there, he landed it, so that's perfect. And Monster Shield is really, really nice, and it helps us survive. I mean, Cold Hearts can't tank, but with this particular comp, on this particular account, with the gear that he has, it's safer to run Rosin. Once we can get another Cold Heart, he does have another Cold Heart there. He's leveled to 60, and I think he might have a Royal Guard waiting as well. So once he gets that ready, we could kind of put Royal Guard or Cold Heart in here, and then we can just Zerg the Spider down, and we won't have to run Rosin. But yeah, this is going to be like probably a minute and a half run or so. The other Cold Heart on the right there is much slower, so it's going to be a while for the Heart Seeker. Come on. There we go. And that's it. Now he can comfortably farm Spider. As he gets more accessories and better accessories, it's going to be easier to gear his champions, and we're going to be able to do this even faster. Alright, let's go ahead and show Dragon. Dragon was like, I don't remember, like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that. This is the team that we're running on Dragon. The fastest time we got is 1:43, but it runs right around 2 minutes most of the time. Monsters here for the extra protection on the waves, and honestly, he does a lot of damage with the gear that we have on him. We tried a couple other characters instead of Monster, and this happened to be the best comp for this account right now with the gear that we have. But I mean, right around 2 minute Dragon is really not a bad time at all. Just need to get a Royal Guard in here, and it will help out on the waves a lot. Get rid of one of the Cold Hearts. But pretty much we half the time on all of the dungeons, which at the end of the day is really nice because he's going to be able to get gear much faster. Cold Heart's getting slapped over here. Also, Arbiter helped in Arena a lot. The Arena team is not the greatest. We're using Stagnite, Arbiter, Monster, and Rotos. We are going to use Madame. He just leveled her up as well. So, just need to get a little bit more gear in Silver, and then we can gear Madame for Arena. But he is able to stay in Gold 4 and farm the beginning of Gold 4 with the team that he has now, which is nice. You can just go ahead and leave a one-man defense, farm the beginning of Gold 4, easy wins, easy gold medals, upgrade the Great Hall, and then as you upgrade the Great Hall, get stronger and can push further in pretty much everything. Resistance with speed and defense, can probably keep that. Can probably keep that. Alright, Fire Knight. 2 minutes 13 seconds is the best time for Fire Knight. We were running Tyrell here, but Stag Knight was much, much better. The decreased speed works really nicely, and Stag Knight just happens to do a lot more damage than Tyrell because he is Spirit versus Force. So for Fire Knight, Stag Knight is a really, really good option. That fast Cold Heart is really nice in here. Obviously, we still get Heart Seekers into the shield. I don't think there's ever a way to avoid that. That's just how Cold Heart does it. Okay, perfect. He uses Bog Down, so that way he won't use it right away on the Fire Knight when the shield is up. Perfect. Get rid of the Heart Seeker there as well. Everything's working out nicely. And see, like, Stag Knight just does so much damage. A really awesome champion for Fire Knight. Get a Bog Down? Nope. No, of course. Oh, we got a little bit of a Bog Down there. Also putting Apothecary in was an awesome choice because of the increased speed, and 3-hit A1 is really good for Fire Knight as well. Definitely don't sleep on Apothecary for Fire Knight. Alright. 236. Not bad. Not a bad piece of gear. And then lastly, we have Ice Golem. I was running Sethalia, but I put in Banshee because we ended up needing more damage on the boss to kill it faster because the ads were just dead because of Rotos when he does stuff like that. So yeah, Banshee ended up being a really good choice here because once the ads are down, we can just apply a whole bunch of poisons on the boss to kill it a lot faster and skip the actual phases where the boss would like to respawn those ads and smash down with his big AoE attack. Alright. And yeah, I mean, having Rotos here is really nice because he is going to block revive the ads and that makes this fight really, really easy. Go, one ad down. And both of the ads are down. See? Easy. Yeah, I took Tyrell out because the preemptive strike decreases the turn meter too much. Because we want him to take turns so that way we can start getting poison damage once Frozen Banshee here starts applying it. Even though it looks like we're going to kill it really fast this time. Might be the best time yet. Might be. You know, Arbiter's there just in case somebody dies. This is the first time actually running this team that Monster has died. Just because he doesn't do any damage once the ads are down. Yeah, we didn't really get to put any poisons on. Unlucky timing. But 203, still best time that we ran. 2 million damage from Rotos. Yeah, these boots are alright. Alright, so yeah, all the dungeon times have been reduced by a very, very good amount. Alright, let's go ahead and run an arena match or two so you can kind of see what we're working with here. Like I said, it's not the greatest team, but it can definitely beat a lot of the teams in the beginning of Gold 4, which is what we're looking for, so you can easily farm medals. We need more speed on Rotos. Once we get more speed on Rotos, this will be a lot easier. Because, technically, because he's so slow, he's really not getting his turns nowhere nearly as fast as he should be after Arbiter boost. So a lot of the enemy team ends up cutting in. And sometimes even killing him. But I mean, the team definitely doesn't work bad. Here we go, we have a Skull Crown team here. We can go ahead and try to beat them. Ouch. Alright, so we can take care of Skull Crown and hopefully Trunda as well. Perfect. There we go. And now they don't have any DPS and we win. Alright, so that's pretty much the arena team. Able to keep up in Gold 4 pretty nicely, and that's pretty much all that he needs right now, because as you can see here, he's pretty much working on his accuracy, but he's still pretty much a fresh account in the Great Hall development. So yeah, just wanted to show clan boss damage. I think he does about 25 mil a key with that team now. Yeah, about almost 50 mil with 2 keys on Nightmare. Definitely pretty good damage for now, especially with that team not even being fully upgraded gear yet. So the arena team and the clan boss team still need a little bit of work, but overall, the account is in very good shape right now because all the dungeons are farmable at a very decent speed. I'm going to keep working with Ostntacious and helping him fine-tune this account. But for now, we're just going to let him farm up some gear, so that way we're not really wasting time and re-gearing everything multiple times. We're kind of just going to go ahead and let him farm up some more gear and then fine-tune all of his teams even better than they currently are. I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.